Hey everyone, this is Sean Powell. I just wanted to take a second and talk about something, y'all. And the good part is I'm not the only one seeing this. To me, it was kind of a given. It wasn't just a theory. I understood that, that people have a tendency to, especially when they have a following, they're going to have you jump from hoop to hoop to hoop to hoop, going from business to business to business. And during that time, they're grabbing some new, fresh momentum. But you got the old people, and some of them are going to do whatever they say. I've said it in another video. People will jump off the cliff if you got a guru big enough, and they tell you to go check this out. The first 10 will jump off before right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, it's not what you want to do. It's not being professional. The reason I really hang around with Frank Calabro more than anything, y'all, is the fact that he has the same belief that I do, and the fact that I'm not going to be jumping from business to business to business. What I want to do, y'all, is to stay focused at one thing and go make something good. Now, understand there's a difference between jumping from business and having a business and looking for something to connect with it. Like right now, we got Exitus Elite, if that's what you're doing, y'all. Okay, then you've got a higher ticket item. It would be nice to give a benefit for that. Something as a front end business or something like that, and make a nice, neat funnel or something like that for just that. If you are doing that and need that front end, I don't think that's the same as getting people to go from business to business to business. But I will tell you this, do take in consideration what you're adding, and that it makes sense. Don't just be to me, it would be more about trying to find a business that makes sense, that I can add to them so they can make money, that now money, to help them so they can get into Exitus Elite, or give it a benefit. So if they come into Exitus Elite, they get this for free, or something like that, or you help them along with it along the way. Now, do not discount Exitus Elite. There's a big difference, y'all. What you are talking about is getting 100% paid and then setting them up with something else to help them as a front end, and maybe even start using your own funnel as well, or something like that. That's what I'm talking about. The reason I made this, y'all, is because someone who goes from business to business to business, and you got your downline running to play catch up, I call that milking a cow and then killing it. That's actually what I call it. So I made this little image here just to give you an example. So you want me to join what now? Don't say moo, say no. Okay, I know that's like something the police would have on their bumper sticker or something like that. I know, but I think it gets the point across. You understand what I'm saying? Just don't get strung out that you are only there to help some guru get paid, and that's it. And they're going to go from the next thing to the next thing to the next thing. Right now, I may be looking for a small business myself to put as the front end. I'm hoping Traffic Monsoon pulls through. I could probably run Exitus Elite just fine until that answer takes place. And to be honest, y'all, I love power lead systems, but I look at it in the correct way. What does that mean? It means I do power lead systems because people need it to brand themselves. You need to be able to make your own videos, be able to put something together that's going to make a name for yourself. It's going to impress people. All you got to do is get out on social media, man. But you need to put the tools together. And I just got a comment from a guy named Steven who's in my downline. Young guy's done really good, very dedicated. And he wants to brand himself. Y'all, that is the next level. Go back and look at every video I got. And you can't count the number of times I've said branding yourself, y'all. That's the next level. Well, in Exitus Elite, the default pages will make you money. Okay? Excuse me. Something between my teeth. It'll make you money. But that's not the point. Branding yourself into a business is going to be, it's going to connect you directly with that business. And people are going to see you as an authority in that. And when you get out to the people are going to say, hey, it's the Traffic Monsoon guy, or it's that Exitus Elite guy, or it's that Power Lead Systems guy. It's whatever it is. Now, I will tell you that if you're not ready for that, then don't do it. You don't need power lead systems right now. That's very possible. And I'm telling you that from shooting myself in the foot. I shoot myself in the foot a lot if I think that's what it's the answer. If that's going to help you, then okay, shoot me in the foot then. You know what I'm saying? I will tell you this. I quit my job with Power Elite Systems by branding myself, really, and using the income from Power Elite Systems alone as the residual source. Okay? It's really hard to beat a system that you get paid with that takes care of the paying itself with just about 2 members in it. People that go in to go diamond, I made a lot of money. I made $2,700. I made 27 diamonds in 30 days. They're $147 one time. You make $100, right? Power Elite Systems is a beast. But y'all, if I didn't make a dime in Power Elite Systems, you can go ahead and sign me up for the next 5 years. I don't need nothing else. I know how to use it, and it brands me. It lets me brand myself. I get all the subdomains in the world. I can do whatever I want. For some of y'all who are been struggling, that is the next level. It is the next level. If you can't afford it, then don't do it. You get out on social media, you keep your default link, and you get out there. You know what I'm saying? I really think Exitus Elite is going to push through for you either way, to be honest. If you want to brand yourself, do something that's going to make you stand out, make an authority in any business, then Power Elite Systems is the best way to go. Okay, but I just wanted to show you what I created here to give you a good example. I posted it on Facebook a few minutes ago, and I'm starting to enjoy I'm very artistic, so I enjoy doing something like that. I will read this to you real quick though, just to give you some idea of what it says. Let me click the big picture so you can look at that also. Bouncing around only makes the leader seem flimsy. If you had to hire someone that was great but bounced around to 5 jobs in the past year, or someone equal or maybe not even quite as talented. Now, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I've had a lot of people in the restaurant business that were great, but they were too flawed. They were terribly too flawed. My business was better as a whole without them. Then I would hire that guy that wasn't as good, or give that guy that wasn't as good but was there every day, that he wanted to do it to make it. If I had to choose between someone who wants to make it and someone who can and chooses not to, I'm going to take the second. And I'll eliminate the first one unless he's going to realize, hey, buddy, you're going to have to put the work in. I know you're talented. That's not the point. You got to put the work in. And in my opinion, that's kind of the same thing. So, or someone equal or maybe not even quite as talented, but stays consistent at what they do. Who would you hire? I think a person's timeline tells everything in their intentions. You can learn a lot by what they do, not what they say. Okay, that's something else that you need to be looking at with people. Also, stringing downline business to business, I call it milking a cow and then killing it, because for their downline running to pay and play, literally to pay and play catch up, that's exactly what it is. Picture says it all. Move. And I went back and redid this. I need to darken it a little bit, but it's a good deal. People will look at and read it. But anyhow, y'all, I just wanted to give you some idea of exactly, something you need to watch out for. Here's another thing too that's a side effect of it. If you are a leader and you're capable of getting a lot of people into business, if that group is going to be changing every 2 months to something else and you're not jumping aboard, what it's going to do is confuse your downline, and your downline is going to be splitting away from you. Do you know what they're going to do? They're going to give you a courtesy, and they should do this. They should do this. But don't get caught up in a group that's going to get you this way. That's the answer. That is the answer. They should give you a courtesy. Hey, Sean, buddy, I know there's this new blah, blah, whatever it just came out. I want to know where you plan on running with it. Okay? And if I say no, then by all means, you know what? I give them total 100% permission. And I find that respectful for anyone to do that. I would do it. I really would, no matter whose my upline is in the business. If they're looking at something else, they're not even trying to share it with me. They're just asking me, quote unquote. And you know what? I can't think of anything better. And you know what I'll tell them? Buddy, look, you go do whatever's going to work best for you. Use your gut feeling. That's exactly what I tell them. I don't care if I'm getting paid or not. And listen, if you need anything, let me know. I'll help you out. If it's in Power Elite Systems, if it's not, if it's something I just need to hear me say, whatever it is, my opinion, I will tell you my opinion. I don't care about the money as much as I care if people catch the right path and understand where they're going. And if someone has already good enough to respect the fact of asking me, hey, I wanted to see where you're going to be in this. I want to be in this with you, or I'm going to have to go somewhere else. Then, y'all, as far as I'm concerned, that's as respectful as you can get. That's my personal opinion. Y'all, if you're not in Exitus Elite, one of the things you need to know, y'all, one of the big things, people will do this business just about as quick as they will these $40 items, $100 items, whatever you're doing. And this is life-changing income. $1,300 a pop is life-changing. I know that, y'all. Some of y'all, if you did one sale every 2 months, it would be the most you've ever made in an online business, ever. It would change your life. I know that. We got automation coming real soon. We're going to see what's going to happen with that. You still got exterior sources. There's my buddy Frank Calabro, who just messaged a couple of times. There's a good chance that, what he's going to be teaching, you've got all sorts of ways. It's not necessarily how you get out there always, y'all. It's the fact that you stay committed, stay focused, and go master that way. Excuse me. That was a move. But anyhow, y'all, if you're not in it, click the link down below. You need to be in it. Everybody's going to be in it. Don't worry about that. We're not going to be by ourselves. Less than 2,000 people still in the business, and you're looking at outside the United States, 100% commissions in your hand. This is what you're looking. I'm sorry, if you're looking to pay your house off, change your life, get away from a job, get rid of debt, period. I don't know of a better way, and they'll do it quickly. It's just going to take you putting the work in. If you're going to do the work for the $40 one, you might as well do it for one like this. So just click the link down below. Give me a call. If you're not in, y'all, I'll be tickled to help you out. Appreciate it.